Welcome to Marty Robbins Spotlight. And now, here's the star of our show, Marty Robbins.
If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go through the park where it's dark. We won't fool around. You run short of money, I'll run short of time. You with no more money, honey, I've no more time. Ain't no use to tarry, let's start out tonight. We'll spread joy, oh boy, and we'll spread it right. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time.
Oh! I want to hear it! Oh, I heard it. Oh, that was great. I heard it all. You know, for as long as I can remember, the guest in the spotlight this evening has been a legend in country music. And when they say superstars, to me, there's only one. He is the superstar. He's the king of country music. Will you help me welcome, please, my friend, Roy Acuff. Get that microphone. We'll finish this song. Thank you, Marty. Anytime you want to start it.
If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll make all the night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Marty Robbins Spotlight, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, the legendary king of country music, Roy Acuff.
From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of flowing mountains to the South Bells by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's the combination on the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rolled into the station, you could hear all the people say, there's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down to Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Our eastern states are dandies, so the people always say, from New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. From the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand, and always be remembered round the courts of Alabama. His earthly race is over and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear that lonesome hobo squall. You're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right. Wabash Cannonball. Nobody in the world can do it like Roy.
Thank you, Marty.
Hey, you know, most performers are, I suppose, they get started at an early age, but that's not the truth in your case, is it?
No, not at all, Marty. I didn't get started really in country music or really in professional country music until I was almost 30 years of age.
Yeah.
You know, I had a big desire, great desire, to be a professional baseball player, but just did not make it. Just like you wanted to be a boxer, you didn't make the boxing ring either.
Well, I'll tell you this, I'm speaking as a fan, and millions of fans probably are real glad that you decided to change your mind and become a singer.
Thank you, Marty, and I guess it's the best thing for me.
Speaking of fans, why don't we give a listen to probably one of your biggest fans, Brother Oswald from the Grand Ole Opry.
The first time Roy Acuff was going to be on the Grand Ole Opry, he was standing backstage, nervous as a cat. J.L. Frank walked up to him and says, "Roy, was Mickey Mouse a cat or a dog? And Roy said, he was a, get away from here, Joe, I'm so nervous now, I don't know who I am.
Marty, you may not believe it, but he's told you the truth about that. I was very nervous when I went on the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, just about like I am right now.
You're not nervous. Let's you and I just sit here and you play the dobro and I'll sing with you and I'll listen to you sing.
Well, now that's what makes me nervous because, see, Oswald is watching, I know, and he taught me how to do this.
Well, we don't worry about Oswald. We're going to have to worry about this group of people over here that are so nice to come to see us.
Well, all right, if you get the right key.
Hey, let me do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Willie Nelson made it popular, but I recorded it many, many years before Willie did. Let's see how well you play it on the dobro. In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember. Blue eyes crying in the rain. All right.
Thank you.
You did a great job. Now you sing.
I'll hold you in my arms till I can hold you in my arms
Yes, sir.
like you've never been held before. I'll think of you each day, and then I'll dream the night away till you are in my arms once more. The stars up in the sky, no reason why I feel so blue when I'm away from you. I'll hold you in my heart till I can hold you in my arms. So darling, please wait for me.
You're pretty. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me try a number here that I did in a picture many years ago. No one will ever know. In the key of D. You've hunted and I'll try to find it. Beautiful. No one will ever know. My heart is breaking. Although a million teardrops start to flow, I'll cry myself to sleep and wake up smiling. You've hurt me, but no one will ever know. I'll tell them we grew tired of each other, and realize our dreams could never be. I'll even make believe I never loved you. Then no one will ever know the truth but me.
He's slaving over a hot dobro.
That's all right, but if my voice is clear a little, you're doing the dobro good.
I'm doing my best. To tell
I'm
you.
not worried
Knowing
about
that
that.
Oswald's watching has got me a little bit nervous.
Don't
Let
worry.
me do one called Each
Don't.
Minute Seems a Million Years.
I love it. I love it when you say
I have no record now of time. For you, Lord, it's on my mind. I think of you both night and day. Each hour, each minute you're away. Was it days or years since you left? Oh, how many hours now have passed? I know I've shed 10,000 tears. Each minute seems a million years.
mighty nice. You're not bothered with frogs in your neck at all.
Not really, but just a little bit of.
Yeah, this is what's
This is killing me right now.
This is on your lap's what bothering you on your The waltz of the wind. You were there in my arms, alone in the moonlight. The trees played the waltz of the wind. It was there that I knew I'd love you forever. We danced to the waltz of the wind. The stars up above you looked down in your eyes and told me the night would never end. Now I'm dreaming of you till we meet tomorrow and dance to the waltz of the wind. You're improving right along, mother.
They never know that you were holding the neck, I'd have to keep you sliding off my thing.
Well, I'm doing 2 or 3 things for it. I'm protecting my own self too and doing that.
Roses pressed in a Bible bring wonderful memories of you. Roses withered and faded, the same as the love we once knew. Yesterday's roses covered with teardrops. Yesterday's teardrops sparkle like dew. I'll always treasure yesterday's roses, telling a story that never came true. Sometimes when I'm alone, dear, my poor heart is breaking inside. True love we might have known, dear, but just like the roses, it died. Yesterday's roses covered with teardrops. Yesterday's teardrops sparkle like dew. I'll always treasure yesterday's roses, telling a story that never came true. Telling a story that never came true.
Marty, I love that song. You going to do it on the opera this week?
Well, I just might do it, Roy. You know, it just depends on what the audience wants. You know, of course, everybody knows that you always give the audience what they want, and here to tell us about that is your friend Bud Wendall. You know, he used to be the manager of the Grand Ole Opry, and now he is the president of WSM Incorporated.
Roy Acuff is best known by his fellow artists as the king of country music. Roy has been a legend around the Opry for over 40 years, and I would say the Opry means as much to Roy as anything in this world. There is another side to Roy Acuff, however, that few people see. His second love is flea markets, and you can find him the last weekend of every month at the Nashville sale. He's an extremely compassionate man and thinks more of others than he does of himself. Regularly, he delivers Mildred's homemade peanut brittle and fudge and cookies to folks in our office, and has even been known to deliver the gals in his Jeep to the office on snowy days because he knows they don't like to drive in the ice and the snow. Roy enjoys meeting people and talking with them about his music. You will find him doing just that most any day in the summertime at Opryland. He is quick and willing to sign an autograph and pose for a picture. But most of us who know him well know that Roy finds the most satisfaction from his friendships and from his ability to remain an honest, genuine, and respected human being.
You know, that Bud is a real friend, Marty.
Yes, he is, you know, but he's just one of the millions that's just waiting around for another Roy Acuff song, so how about it?
I'm ready, Roy, I'm ready.
You know, when you say country music, you think of a long list of country singers. When you hear this next song, you'll know why the name Roy Acuff always tops that list. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Acuff.
What a beautiful thought I am thinking concerning a great speckled bird. Remember, her name is recorded on the pages of God's holy word, desiring to lower her standard. They watch every move that she made. They long to find fault with her teaching, but really they find no mistake. When he cometh descending from heaven as he writes in his word. I'll be joyfully carried to meet him on the wings of that great speckled bird. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much.
I tell you what I want to do right now, Roy. I want to introduce someone that is a real special friend of yours, Cousin Minnie Pearl.
Minnie Pearl?
Yes.
Good.
Howdy! I'm just so proud to be here. Being on the Grand Ole Opry and in country music for the last 35 or more years has been such fun. But knowing Roy Acuff has made it more fun. Roy Acuff is my best friend. I couldn't begin to tell you all the wonderful, funny things that have happened to both of us together. There'll never be another Roy Acuff.
She is a very lovely lady, Mother.
Very kind lady. Hey, we're out of time, but I want to say thanks to Bud Wendall, to Brother Oswald, and to Minnie Pearl, but a special thanks to Roy Acuff.
Marty, let me just say that this has been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed my visit.
Well, I appreciate that very much, and I mean it when I say you are the king of country music. We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.